guys? Welcome back, Digital Slang. Today another Lucky Solar Portable Charger. This one comes in at $34.99. It's a little different style than the ones that I've tested before. The other ones, if you remember, had the 4 solar panels on it that folded in, folded out. You could buckle it up, had a leather front. This is a little beefier, a little thicker, bigger battery, 26,800 milliamp battery on here. And this thing is built like a tank. But really quick, let's check out what else was in the box. We got a couple cords here and the user's manual. User's manual, I don't really care about that thing. 2 cords here, USB Type-C to Type-C and a USB Type-C to Type-A. You're going to be able to charge multiple devices from this solar charger. In fact, there are a couple ports here on the bottom. All right, you have 2 USB Type-A and 1 USB Type-C in the middle. So you can plug in 3 devices here. And if you turn this over, we have key-enabled wireless charging on this side of the solar charger. So 4 devices at the same time, you're going to be able to charge. And it's not the fastest, right? It's 5 volts, delivers 5 volts of juice, 3 amps. So not the fastest, but it will charge. And I did a bunch of testing on here. I did charge multiple phones, and I'll give you those numbers in a little bit. I just want to take a little look at this charger real quick. So look, built like a tank. It's got some weight to it. I'm not worried about this thing dropping or falling off anything. It's going to be fine. Built really good, solid. Now, if we look on here, there is a little hook on here. You could throw a carabiner or something, tie it to a backpack, whatever you want. These edges here, these orange and black sides, they are rubber, very solid, very grippy. And this does come in 4 colors. There are a bunch of other colorways. And then we have the power button here. We'll go over that in a second. Again, your wireless charging enabled side, and then your solar power side. So again, 4 devices at the same time, 26,800 milliamp battery. And on the top here, we do have 2 bulbs, 2 flashlights. So this power button here on the bottom, if we just turn this on, you're gonna get the regular flashlight. There are 3 modes to the flashlight. You have your regular light, your SOS, and then your strobe light. So if you lose power, or if you're just out hiking and it's dark or whatever, throw this thing on. You're going to be able to have some light no matter where you're at. And I dig that. I like that. You're not going to get that with regular power banks, right? They don't really come with flashlights. This, a little different. I like these much better. They're great in an emergency or if you're out hiking. Now, if we hit this power button again, it's going to go into SOS mode. And if we hit it one more time, you get your strobe light. So very cool. Now also on here, again, this is the solar panel side, and on the other side, we do have an LED light here, and once it's red, you can throw your phone on here, and it will start to charge, as you can see here. So I did some testing with this, and the Note 10 was dead, zero battery life on it, and I took it for about an hour and a half, and it got to 55%. So look, it's not the fastest, but it will work, and it will be able to do it efficiently because it will always have power if you just leave it in the sun. So again, not the fastest, but it does work and it will give you some juice. So an hour and a half on the wireless charging pad brought me 55% of juice. Now I did test a bunch of other phones by plugging them in. And first, let's talk about how long this took itself in the sunlight to charge. It took about 24 hours of straight light, right? Not 24 hours, not one day, but 24 hours of light. And it wasn't always direct sunlight. There were some clouds passing by. So about 24 hours, this thing charged completely, which isn't that bad. I kind of dig it. I like it. Again, I have a bunch of these and I'm going to keep checking them out. I got a bunch more actually in the studio. So I did a bunch of testing on here as well, plugging things in. So I plugged in the 8 Plus, I plugged in the OnePlus 7 Pro, and those were at 0 battery. They were completely dead when I plugged them in. And the 8 Plus and the OnePlus 7 Pro, 0 to 100 in about 2 hours. And then I tried the Pixel 4. The Pixel 4 had about 3% battery life on it when I plugged it in. And the Pixel 4 hit about 55% battery life after an hour of being plugged in. So you can literally plug in 3 devices and use the wireless charging for the 4th and charge 4 things at once. So this can charge, if you have a family of 4, you can charge everybody's device from this unit right here. So look, another portable solar charger from Holucky, 26,800 milliamp battery, multiple colors. This thing is built like a tank. I'm not worried about this thing dropping or falling. It does have the wireless charging side, the 1 solar panel side, 3 ports on the bottom where you can charge 3 devices, 4 total if you add the wireless charging in it at the same time. And I told you about the testing, about 2 hours from 0 to 100 for a couple phones. and about 55% for an hour for another phone, and the wireless charging about an hour and a half for the Note 10 Plus to get to about 50, I think it was 55% I said. But overall, this thing is legit. I like these things a lot. I have a couple already in the house. I have another 2 in the studio right now that I need to test, and I'll have videos coming up shortly. And you do have your LED lights, your flashlight. This thing is a great product for really cheap. If you need it for light, if you lose power, if you're a hiker, if you're a camper, these things are great for those types of people, or if you just want it around the house for emergencies. And again, you got the hook here. You can carry it around, put a carabiner on it, tie it to a backpack, whatever you want to do with it. This thing serves a purpose. It's not just some random portable power bank that you use. You can use this for multiple things. And I like that. Options are good, and this gives me more options than something like this. I'm not saying this is a bad product. This just gives me more options. And I dig that. It's not as efficient as a charging station as something like that, but it does work. And it works seamlessly. It's not like it's bad. It works very well. It's just a little slower. So keep that in mind. The Holucky Portable Solar Charger. I'll drop the link below, guys, but that's it. I'll be back with more videos soon. Peace.